Everybody, I'm Tony Fleming from Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Thanks for joining me in another amazing video, right? We are talking about the 98 Corvette pace car, Indy pace car convertible, and they are wow, right? When you look at these, you go, holy, what were they doing here? And this is so cool, this car. You say, well, Tone, how do I get this car? Well, I'm gonna talk about that later, but let's talk about right now what you might be getting, all right? So this is a one-owner car. This is 2025 that we're doing this video. I almost forgot where we were. 2025, we're doing this video. This car's headed to the 30-year-old mark. 30 years old, it's hard to believe, right? And with just in the 30,000 mile range on it right now, it is really still a low mileage collectible. Let me tell you how few people have ever even seen one of these. Do you remember the last time you saw one driving down the street? Probably never. Have you seen one at a car show? Maybe, maybe not. They are rare. There's only 1,161 of them built for the whole country, right? For the whole country. And the color combination and all the cool stuff you get with it, it is loaded to the gills with equipment. It is a fast car. It is a super good looking car, and it is going to be super exciting to talk about. So let's get started. If you don't mind, hit the like button down below. That helps get our message out. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We have new stuff coming out all the time. And maybe share it with your friends. They might see something they like as well. And one of the things I'd love to know is, when is the first time you saw a Corvette and said, wow, that's a great looking car? All right, so there's a few things that I look at when I'm purchasing a car and I want to get it for our collection here and hopefully to you as well, right? And I look at some detail stuff. Let me give you a couple of those tips. First thing I do is I love the idea of a one-owner garage car, right? You know that that was their baby. It wasn't a car that they bought and they wanted to flip and not taken care of. This is garaged at home. Maybe if they drove it to work once in a while, it was in the garage. It's just a beautifully taken care of car. It's evidenced by how nice the dash looks and the decals and the paint. But actually, the first thing I look at, believe it or not, is the make of the tires. What brand tires are? You're like, Tone, what? Why? Well, for instance, if it's my baby, I'm going to put the best tires I can on it. If it's a car, a lease turn-in or something like that, that needs to be flipped, I'm putting the cheapest tire I can get on there, and that's what would be on here. We walked up, fresh set of Michelins with the little bumps still on there, right? That means that this was an expensive set of tires. Back to my original part about the paint and the decals, the interior, like the condition of this car is great. Like all this stuff is on it at the showroom floor, and it looks really identical just as it did then. Now, why don't we do this? Let's look at factory paint. So the factory paint, I'd like you to take a second and learn about paint. What I mean by that is, when you look at the paint, look at the ceiling in the paint and the lighting in the paint. Look at the detail, how crisp all that is. Bad paint, acid rain, not taken care of, not show waxed and detailed, is fuzzy, you can't read the letters well, you can't see all that stuff in there. So come on up here and let's take a peek at that. All right, so come on up here, let's take a peek at that, and look how crisp that really is. All right, so let's say you wanted to go to a car show, right? This is still so beautifully detailed underneath and so stock and original, right? For instance, this may seem silly to you, but these right here would have gone bad by now. These have been upgraded to the correct units, right? Not everybody does that. You can tell that this has been serviced because those are new braided lines. That would be normal for a servicing of these cars due to time and age. However, in here is the LS1. This is the birth of the LS series engines, right? They make 345 horsepower stock. They make an easy 400 with a couple electronic tuning and a couple bolt-on items. 400 horsepower in a 3,200 pound car. This car flies. They're 170 mile an hour cars from the factory, right? And everything in here, original decals over there. The original hood insulation is here, an AC Delco battery. Like it was meant to be a stock original show car, and it continues on with that tradition. One of the things I do love about this car is, like, the C8 is a great car. We all know that. It's a pinnacle. It's in the sports car world, but that looks a little like many other cars that are out there. And if you were to cover this emblem up here, 99% of the world would know that this is a Corvette, right? They just know because it looks like a Corvette. It doesn't look like anything else, but it's also a functional sports car. And that's what I think General Motors did a great job doing with this here. Plenty of room in here for soft bags. You say, well, Tone, shouldn't there be? Well, first off, it's a sports car and it's a convertible. The convertible has some place for the top to go down, right? So it had to eat up some of that, and they insulated it and kept it away from your luggage and what have you. You could use this to go away for the weekend. It is a real world car with real world great stuff inside. We're going to check that out next, but I wanted to make sure you could see that and some of the styling here. The exhaust sounds fabulous. We'll start it up for you outside so you can hear that. And again, it's a Chevrolet Corvette all the way through. Also wanted to point out a couple small things when people say to me, wow, Tony, that's a great looking car. We don't really know why it's a great looking car. For instance, let's look at this. Here we have a hard tonneau cover with the top that's hidden inside here, right? Painted with this waterfall. It's matched. This like kind of hump from behind. This awesome, awesome yellow interior. Come and join me inside here. And for those of you that are a little bit taller, I'm 6'1", and this seat slid all the way back here. I can barely touch the pedals. That's how much room is in here. Plenty of headroom. I didn't even push the seat all the way down. 200-mile-an-hour speedometer, right? 7,500 RPM tach. And then you have great modern conveniences, power locks, power windows, Bose sound system, climate control for both sides, right? This was pretty ahead of its time, not to mention a beautiful dash that's all carved out, not just stamped in just one ugliness. Great door panels. And while all of that is really great, the simple fact is at the end of the day, this is a pace car convertible. It's a collector car that you could live and drive and enjoy going away for the weekend in. How many people have ever seen one? But if you decide to get it, you got to remember that you're going to get asked a lot of questions. You're going to get gas. You're going to be someplace, and someone's going to say, "Oh, wow, that's an Indy pace car. Tell me about it." So, just wanted you to know that that's one of the things, the benefits that come with it. All right. So as we close up this video together, let's talk about how original this car is, right? Original decals, original paint, right? Even down to the original floor mats are still in this car. One owner, garage, loaded with options, and I mean, just rare and well taken care of. I'm just telling you, I see cars all the time. This is a super, super, super nice car. Anyway, call us, 301-816. We'll tell you all about this 82nd running of the Indianapolis 500 pace car convertible.